Not too long ago, I made a prison video titled Inmate TI. Money rolls, cars and clothes, that's how all my partners roll. Okay, if y'all haven't seen that video, make sure y'all check it out. But I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown about that video, all right? So basically, a guy that looked like T.I. That's how all my partners roll. This dude was like T.I. doppelganger. He ended up owing me some commissary, and I felt like, well, you got it now, so give it to me. A lot of people gave me flack about that. They like, well, Dante, y'all did agree on a certain day and time for him to pay you back. So you shouldn't push up on him like the way that you did to get the commissary from him. And their reasons is because, well, whatever, it don't matter. My reasoning is this, because what if he would have got into a fight with somebody and he went to the hole? Then I would have been out. Or what if he rode a kite and said he feared for his life and I would be without, right? So I feel like being a convict, an inmate that I was, I had to get mine. I had to get me, okay? Now, true enough, I feel what y'all saying when y'all say, well, y'all had a certain day that y'all agreed. Cool. But let me tell you, that only work out here in the real world, okay? In prison, the rules are different. It's a psychotic, crazy place where normal things is not normal, okay? Usually, well, I guess you really can't say usually, because out here in the real world, people don't keep their word at all the time anyway, right? So, I guess in retrospect, this is a dog world, and you know, I have to do what I have to do. Now, let's get to this story about another incident where I had an altercation with inmate T.I. Okay. Now, this takes place in the chow hall. The chow hall, for the people that don't know what the chow hall is, it's the lunchroom. It's where we go to eat at, unless you want to stay in your cell and eat your commissary. But typically, everybody goes to the chow hall to eat, okay? Now, my favorite thing to eat there was the fried chicken day or baked chicken day, okay? When it's chicken day, it's on, it's up, okay? When chicken day come around, it's a lot of movement. There's a lot of trades that's going on. And I want y'all to pay attention. For the people out there that might be out there committing crimes and find yourself behind these walls and in these situations, whenever you owe somebody some food off your tray, you never put your hands on that man's food that you owe and put it on this tray, okay? Inmate T.I. done did this. So people seen, y'all. Here I go, sitting at the table. People coming through, giving me they chicken. You know, they'll come over, they'll put their plate right there, and I grab it off their tray, okay, and put it on my tray. Cool, right? These cats that was coming, giving me their chicken, they owed me stuff from commissary. You know, I do the 2 for 1, sometimes 1 for 3. Meaning, if I give you 1 honey bun, you got to give me back 3 honey buns. But in this particular case, I was hitting dudes off with like 5 packs of ramen noodles and just to get their chicken, okay? Now, with this chicken, well, we ain't gonna keep talking about the food. Let's get back. Let's get to what happened with T.I. Okay, so he come over there, and I see him in the lunch line, and he get his chicken. So I'm like, yo, over here. So he look at me, he like, okay. So then he head over there to me. Now, at this particular time, y'all, my tray was filled with chicken. Okay, the left side was just full with chicken. So when he come over there, I'm thinking he just finna put the tray down or have it like at eye level for me to get the chicken off his plate. No, he decides to grab the chicken and put it on my plate. And when he did that, I grabbed his wrist. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He like, well, what you talking about, bro? Let me go. I said, man, why would you touch my food? He was like, man, bro, you tripping, man. You tripping. You told me to get chicken. I said, listen, man. At this point in time, it got so quiet up in there. You could hear a mouse peeing on cotton. Everybody looking over there. I done stood up. I said, why did you touch my food, man? He said, bro, you tripping. So he bagging up. I know a lot of y'all might think, like, yeah, Dante, you is tripping, man. He didn't know. Well, two things was happening. This was a teaching moment. And this was a, if anybody out there that owe me, want to play with me, because you know I'm not going to eat that chicken after you put your hands on it. Okay, so this is a teaching moment. So I'm like, listen. Now, one of the guards was in there. So I didn't feel like all the way turning up on T.I. because I didn't want to go to the hole over no chicken. But at the same time, I had to make an example, okay? So nobody would try to play with me like that again. Even though he did not do it on purpose, but at the same time, y'all, this is prison. You cannot let nothing ride. Nothing ride. Just like when he touched my chicken with his hands, somebody else could have seen that and be like, oh, Dante ain't do nothing about that, so I'm gonna play with him next time because I know he ain't gonna eat it, so I'll do that next time. See, that's military mind games right there. That reminds me, I'm gonna give y'all a quick story, okay? One day, and this fits with this story. One day, I was in 9th grade, and this cat came in the classroom. This new guy came into the classroom. All the kids was basically talking bad about him. In Flint, Michigan, we called it blazing, okay, when you talking about somebody. People in Atlanta say joning. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all call it when y'all are talking about some people. I even heard people say capping on people, okay? Let me know in the comment section what y'all city and state says, okay? So I was known to be the class clown. And when all the kids was like joking on them, but when I came into class, they were like, oh, Dante gonna get you. Dante gonna get you. Now, at this time, y'all, I sized them up. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave him alone. Everybody stays like, oh, Dante gonna get you. Dante gonna get you. Now, while I was sitting at, I was sitting at the first table. There's a table to the left and then a table in front of that. He was at that table. So I noticed he looked at me, but I wasn't paying him no attention, right? I see him get up and he go behind me where the history books was at. Now, remember, y'all, I did not say nothing to this cat at all, right? He picked up the history book and he go, boom, bust me in the back of the head with it, right? Now, when he did that, he just went back to his seat and sat down. Now, the only person that seen this was my homeboy that was sitting directly in front of me and the chick that was sitting next to him. And they looked like, oh, snap. But nobody else seen this. Now, I had a couple of options. Let it ride, because nobody really seen it. Or number two of what I did. So I'm thinking to myself like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. So I got up, walked over there casually to him. Now, I could have popped off on him. I could have did that, but I didn't. Now, he's sitting there, he looking at me. Now, he's sitting down. I'm like, get up. At this time, my tone changed, so everybody looked like, oh, shoot, Dante tripping. So I'm like, get up. And he was like, he like waved me off like this. I said, all right. I said, look, either I'm gonna give you a chance to get up or I'm gonna beat your way while you sitting in this chair. He was like, man, watch out. As soon as he said that, I fired on him. Boom, boom, right? So he went this way, that way, then I grabbed him. Now, he tried to fight back. He tried to. I give him that. He tried to. But I was all over him. I was tearing him up. I was lighting him up. I grabbed him up out the seat, threw him on the desk, pounded him out. Boom, boom, boom. Grabbed him again, threw him on the floor, stomped him out. I'm talking about his leg was all up in the air. He was kicking. I ain't going to say his name, but shout out to you. You know exactly who you are. So I'm stomping him out, right? Next thing you know, security come out of nowhere. Boom. They rushed me. Right? I ain't going to tell y'all what happened. No, I'm going to finish the story. So anyway, Security ended up rushing me. Now, we had a liaison officer in the school that did not like me. It was this black female cop that did not like me at all. She was on her way down the hallway. The security already got me, walking me there. She said, I got him, right? She grabbed me just like this, like boom, grabbed me like this and put me in handcuffs. At this particular time, my sister and her friends come out the classroom, because y'all know when y'all hear all that bumping, and everybody want to be nosy and see what's going on, y'all know it'd be real quiet, right? And then y'all hear that the moving of desks and all that loud noise. Y'all know what I'm talking about when the fight happening, when y'all in school. So everybody coming out trying to see what's going on. This cop makes me. So now I'm maced, I'm handcuffed. The guy come out of nowhere and give it to me like, boom, punched me right in the jaw, right? When he did that, my homeboys took off on him and whipped him out, okay? So they end up putting me in the office, and I end up going to the cop office. Now, I'm still in handcuffs, y'all, with mace still in my eyes. And she pushing me like, yeah, fight me, fight me, fight me. And I'm like, man, get me out these handcuffs and I will. Get me out these handcuffs. Now listen, I know I teach no violence against women, okay? And that's still true. But this woman, I was handcuffed and I was maced, and she kept antagonizing me. And plus I was a teenager too, so that don't count. So, the principal ended up coming in there, and that got situated. Now, let's get back to the prison story about inmate T.I. Okay, so I'm barking on him, and he like, hold on, y'all. I'm barking on him, and he like, bro, you need to chill, bro. You need to chill, bro. I'm not chilling about nothing, man. Why did you touch my food, man? He like, bro, man, I'm telling you, man, my bad, man. I didn't know. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a pass, because like I told y'all, I didn't want to go to the hole, okay? I'm like, all right, I'll tell you what. You owe me when it's chicken day again. Matter of fact, I need the rest of your boiled eggs for the rest of the week for breakfast. Every day they gave us 2 boiled eggs, some toast, and some hard grits, or sometimes oatmeal. I ain't care about the toast, I ain't care about the grits, but them boiled eggs, you can hold on for them things for days, okay? So I told him like, yo, for the rest of the week, I need your boiled eggs. And he like, all right, cool. We good, we straight. So I'm gonna say this happened on a Thursday, okay? So Saturday comes around, and usually, see, in the boiled eggs, they not peeled. Hold on, man, what is that? God dang fly. Now, the boiled eggs is not peeled. They still, got the shell on them. Now, he been giving me my boiled eggs for the last 2 days. Now, here goes Saturday morning, and he usually comes to my cell with it. T.I. didn't show up. So I'm like, all right, maybe he got caught up or something going on in the lunchroom or something. Whatever the case is, right? I find out that he done got into it with somebody that he owed a cat his whole breakfast tray, right? For a whole week. So y'all say, what's the problem? Because he owed me too. So when he basically got into some mess with some other cat for not giving him his boiled eggs, coming up short. So I find out him and his cat got into it in the child hall, and he ended up going to the hole, okay? Because he ended up poking the guy. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because, yeah, I have got poked twice while locked up. But the way he poked this guy, he hit him in the jugular. Now, usually they can't repair that. Dude had to get airlifted up out of this prison because he wasn't gonna make it. He did survive, okay? Thank God he survived. But I was just thinking when I was in my cell, when I heard about this, like, that could have been me. Hold on, y'all. It's hot out here. I was thinking to myself, that could have been me. The reason why I'm bringing this whole story up to y'all, period, is because if you find yourself behind bars or even in the real world, if somebody owe you something, and it could be as simple as $20, okay? Don't push so hard. Don't push them so hard. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because, hold on. Don't push that individual so hard, because you might force them into a corner and they might feel like their life is in danger and they might lash out on you. Now, I thank God that inmate T.I. didn't lash out on me, because I might not would be here today speaking to y'all about these prison stories. So I want y'all to take this as a lesson. Some stuff you just gotta let ride in this world. There's a lot of people that if you from the hood, then you will know that this statement, what I'm about to say, is absolutely true. There's people that died over a $5 sack of weed. There's people that die over $2 in a dice game. Okay? Always give your enemy a way out. Do not bully, because even when soft people get cornered or scary people get cornered, give them a way out, because they might lash out on you. We hear these stories all the time where you will hear about a certain cat that'll lay somebody down, but you like, he did that? He did that? Surprise, right? No, sometimes the victim get tired of being victimized. All right, so what I'm saying is, the next time for you street cats out there that be pressing cats, understand this, man. A scary dude will shoot you first, shoot you quick, out of fear, than these so-called real cats that y'all call real. Give me a call at 1-313-452-8981 if you want me to promote your online business or products or social media channels. Also, if you are watching this video and you didn't get my notification, unsubscribe to the channel, subscribe back to the channel, and hit the all notification button. I drop a new video Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, are you a member of the Donta Show Network? If not, I'm gonna have the link pinned at the top of the comment section. Also, when you become a member of the Donta Show Network, I got exclusive videos teaching you on how to become a big, successful YouTuber such as myself. Again, the link to the memberships will be pinned at the top of the comment section. By the way, if you want to send a gift to support the Donta Show Network, send me a text message or give me a call at 1-313-452-8981.